Hi, Dan from Gear Diary here. The other day I did a part 1 post on a series I'm going to be doing on upping my photography and my videography game. Since I started writing for Gear Diary, I've used just a small number of different cameras. When I started writing for the site, I had a simple point and shoot. I then upgraded to a slightly better point and shoot until Judy sent me a Canon G9 when she upgraded to the Canon G11. At the time I thought that she was doing it because she was nice, and she is, but that was only part of it. The other part was the fact that my pictures were horrible. I got the G9 and all of a sudden my image quality improved. A short time later I upgraded to the G11 and passed the Canon G9 over to Carly, and I've been using the G11 ever since, that or my iPhone. When it comes to video, I've also been using the G11, and it's an okay video camera, but it really wasn't designed for that. So I started looking around for a DSLR. I looked at a number of the different Sonys. Francis and a few others live by the NEX series, and I almost got one of those until I realized that I'm partial to Canon cameras. I've had a great experience with the G9 and the G11, and Judy and Kevin love their Canon EOS Rebel. So I looked online, found a great deal at Amazon, and I got the Canon EOS T3i with 2 lenses. And now I have to learn how to use the cameras. So that's a lot of fun for me, and something that I thought I would walk through with all of you as I'm learning. And if you have experience with digital photography, I'd love you to give me some pointers. If you don't have experience but you've been thinking about it, maybe we can learn together. In the meantime, Think Tank Photo reached out to us to begin developing a relationship with them. They've got some great products, largely for professional photographers. A whole host of different camera bags, backpacks, sling bags, shoulder bags, all sorts of bags. And I realized that I needed a good way to carry the EOS T3i, so it was a great time for us to get to know them, for them to get to know us, and for us to start doing some reviews. They've actually already sent 3 of their great bags, and we're going to be looking at each one in detail in upcoming videos and reviews, but I thought we would take a really quick look at each of them right now and just get a sense of the type of offerings they have. And then if you read the post, you'll see that we have a special affiliate program with them that benefits all of you and benefits the site in the process. So up first, Think Tank Photo has this really terrific Retrospect 7 in Pinestone. This looks like a regular shoulder bag, but what's great about this is that inside you've got all of the compartments that you expect from a really good camera bag. It's got a really neat feature here, which is, and we'll look at this in the detailed review, you can flip these tabs of Velcro around so that the camera bag becomes silent instead of hearing the sound. Really important if you're shooting some pictures in nature, or you're shooting pictures and you don't want somebody to know that you're going through your equipment and you don't want to disrupt what's going on. It's got a really nice grab handle over here, a really thick, beautiful shoulder strap with plenty of padding over here. And what I love about this, and why I'm probably taking this bag with me when I go out to Detroit in a week and a half to visit with Ford, is that it has an iPad pocket that is padded on the back. And it's nice and small. So plenty of room in this for the camera, 2 lenses, the charger, a few other accessories which I'm in the process of getting, and my iPad and keyboard. Great, great bag. In the mid $100. We're going to have all of the details on the site when this goes live. Next up is the Think Tank Photo Urban Disguise Shoulder Bag. This is a little bit more of a traditional shoulder bag. As you can see, black, different material. It's a nice refined nylon. This bag also has a terrific padded shoulder strap. It has 2 grab handles so you can go, and it looks like a regular bag. It has a nice luggage tag on the back. It has a compartment back here for some papers. Inside, because this is a camera bag, it has all of the compartments that you need for the camera, a couple of lenses, and a few other accessories. On the front, it has a really nice organizer area for things that you might want to grab quickly. And this is really nice. On the back, it has a padded section that is not only okay for an iPad, but it also will fit a 13.3 MacBook Air or 13.3 MacBook Pro. The issue I'm going to have with this is that I'm actually moving up to a 15.4-inch MacBook Pro next week. So this bag won't carry my laptop, but it is a terrific, terrific bag. We're going to take a closer look in the upcoming detailed review. Finally, we've got the Streetwalker bag. This is a backpack. It has about the same size as the Urban Disguise as far as height. The backpack's a little bit taller. They're about the same depth, and they are the same width. This bag opens up on the side here, lets you hold a water bottle. It's for walking around, so that makes sense, doesn't it? If you look at the front area, there's a small pocket here for a few cables and such. There's this really nice area here, which is a built-in organizer. Again, we'll look at it more closely in the detailed review, but it allows you to keep all the things you would keep in a wallet in here and keep it nice and organized, including a strap for your keys. And then inside, it's got tons and tons of space. This is for somebody who has even more equipment than what I'm going to be collecting. It has a space for the camera, a number of different lenses, a number of different accessories. You can see from this picture right here. It is for the serious photographer or somebody who's walking around and wants to use a good half or so of it for their camera bag, but needs space for some other things as well. I don't know that I would be personally so partial to using this one. I'm not a big two-shoulder strap backpack person, but I do know that when I sent pictures of each of them to Judy, she said, send me this when you're done with the review. So there you have it, the 3 bags from Think Tank that we're going to be looking at least initially. The Retrospective 7, this is the Pinestone version, lovely, small, compact, but feature-rich. There is the Urban Disguise bag, more traditional, but does not look specifically like a camera bag. Lots of pockets, really well made. And there is the Streetwalker backpack camera bag. Carries a good deal, even though it's not that large. Really well made also. Think Tank makes some beautiful, beautiful bags. We're going to take a close look at all of them in the days to come. In the meantime, let me just mention that we're going to write it up again on the site, but we have become part of a program with Think Tank that if you order from them through Gear Diary, you will get an extra bonus gift with any purchase over $50, and you'll also help support the site. We're going to be doing a lot of work with them as well as with some other companies that make camera accessories. This is my first video using the Canon Rebel EOS T3i. Really excited to begin learning about the camera, DSLR photography, etc. Looking forward to having you join with me. This is Dan for Gear Diary. Thanks for watching.